Okay, good morning, everyone. Here we go. It is time for some yoga here with me. Back at it. Sorry for those of you who tuned in last weekend. I had to take my oldest back to college, and that means an overnight stay in Minneapolis, just simply because that's too far a drive for me to do in one day. Plus, hauling all her crap up the stairs, because of course, the elevator's out. Anyway, wasn't too bad actually. Her roommates pitched in very nicely. She got a good bunch of people to live with this year. I think she's going to have a great year. But anyway, so I just did not have the space in my hotel room that I had hoped. Same place I stayed in last time I was up there. I had plenty of room, and of course didn't need to do a class at that point. Get up there, this room, no space for it. Just could not get it lined up without either one, you couldn't see me, or two, couldn't hear me. So, and I know a lot of people have trouble hearing me in my live in-person classes, quite honestly. So, anyway, we're back at it for today. And as always, and if you did tune in, I hope you followed the link to my YouTube channel and got a good practice in. I've got a year's worth of classes up there, and we'll be adding this one and all the others from the past month of August into the channel probably this weekend. And then as we get ready for all of our online classes in September. So, here we go. First things first, I forgot to do my hair. Holy cow. I had it on my wrist and everything. So, gotta get your hair out of your face. You'd think I'd be used to that by now. I still forget. Oh, goodness. So, anyway, don't quit, don't hurt yourself. This is your practice. It is your body. It is your time for yourself. There we go. That'll be a little bit better. So, beware of your breathing now. You want to be present. Why? You hear that all the time. You see that. It's be present. Be in the now. To quote Edna Mode. Ooh, that'd be a good Halloween costume. Remember that one. But anyway, why do we need to be now? What's so great about now? Sometimes now sucks, right? A lot of bad stuff happening for somebody somewhere. Might be me, might be you, different countries, whatever. Nothing's perfect. Why we want to stay present when it's not nice? Can't not be present, though. You can wish all you want for your current situation to improve. This will not make a change. Somebody has to do something. Sometimes we aren't the ones who can do something. Right? Just have to suck it up and survive. Sometimes we can do something. But above all, what we can do is deal with the current situation as calmly as possible. And this is what our practice is teaching us. To find the calm breath, even if it's very fast, in a stressful time. Fires, floods, what have you. Family argument. It doesn't have to be anything huge. Right? Budget's tight. That's a stress. But we're also learning that we've got to work. Not only do we have to be calm while we're dealing with it, we've got to work to improve it. But that means work now. Okay? Budget's tight. Adjust our shopping list. right? Find something less expensive, perhaps. Maybe something we can cut out. Breathe. Our effort is with our body now to help us learn to work through the difficulties now and not need to be somewhere in the future or somewhere in the past where it was better, whatever that means. This is a source of stress and worry. Mind wanders away from the present. We engage fully in our practice. This is about the yoga itself. Let's take the arms out and twist. Going to go to the right with an exhale. Our practice is now. It is not about how far we turn. Our alignment, we're keeping the arms nice and extended out, wrist to wrist across the shoulders, pretty straight line. The right hip does not move backwards. I might even push that forward a little bit. So it stays nice and lined up. Inner legs are active. There it is. And now you're as far as you're going to twist. Your effort into this work, the direction of the work, the action of it, is the thing that is yours. The result is the result. Some people will twist further. Some days you'll twist further. Nail on twist. Speaking of, we go the other way. You got a back problem, an oblique injury, a tightness in the hip. This is hard. Maybe this side doesn't turn as far. You're not here to match anyone. We are here to make our best effort. And if this means the space opens, as it calms, as our strength grows, our awareness grows, then great. You may never turn any further than this ever. This might be the entirety of your rotation. Inhale on twist. Okay then. Look at you. That's pretty cool. Fingers in a nice way. Press up, push. Be very active here. Tuck your tailbone. Find your alignment. Again, so we get a big long line. We're going to arch up and over to the left. And in this movement, we allow the right side again. Relax. Again, the direction of the work. The engagement in the effort. It is not about how big a curve you create here in your left side or through the center of yourself. Is the opening without force of the right side. It may not create that big a curve. Inhale up, but ideally exhaling up and over to, pardon me, the right, the left side coming nice and open. And those rib muscles relax. And the whole left side of the body relaxing. And the space grows. And the effort calms. And you might go further, you might not. This is okay. Inhale up. Let your hands come down. We'll keep that strength so we stay real vertical. Alright, now. Nice easy forward fold. Flex your knees. Sink it down. Tuck your chin. Coming over the knees. Over the floor. Shoulders stay back. Middle stays strong. Breath is calm. You let your breath flow. It's part of your awareness now. Again, this is hard. Your back issues, hip issues, this is tough. And let the work calm though. Because you don't have to go any further than you can. Your breath doesn't have to be a certain Hey, bring the hands to the thighs. Strong middle. Really make your middle. Now that you need to support yourself as we come up. A little warm up back arch. Bringing those hands behind us if we can. Interlace the fingers. Bring the arms back without the pelvis dipping. If you can't interlace your fingers, just bring those hands back like I said. And we inhale up. Slow arch. Just releasing the front of the body a bit. We just did the back. Now we're doing the front. We do both sides. And the arch. And then the twist. Now front and back. And we exhale. Very good. Hands together for a moment. Alrighty. Now, straight into a tree pose balance. We go right into balance. A couple of reasons. I want to really help us focus in. It's time to stand on one foot. It's one of the best ways for that. And two, we're going to put some strength into the hips. And then we look to open that up. Same thing with the back legs, the inner thighs, all of that. Every part of your body works in every single asana. There's a mental as well as emotional thing. Because your breath is your emotion, and of course your brain, the focus there, your mind, your thoughts. Let's interlace the fingers. First finger's pointing, left thumb over the other. Bring the left thumb knuckle to the center of your chest for a breath or three. I want you to really be aware of this pointing. Going up. I'm going to take the same strength down through your heels. The toes work too. We change our pre-pose just a bit. I'm going to be on the left foot first, just cause. I'm going to lift the right heel, tip up onto just the tip of the big toe. Get that turn and just let that slide back a little bit without the hip moving. Feel that length down. Your left heel super firm, super active. Got a little length here. We're going to put some strength into the back of the right thigh. It up where it's going to go. Trying to keep those hips pretty level. Shoulders, hips, standing leg. Now, we're going to change this. We're going to bring the hands up over the crown of the head. I want you to open your shoulders to bring your elbows back. Now, we don't let the pelvis tilt. And then the exhale. Now, this isn't big active extension straight up from the shoulders. So don't let those arms move forward. Now there's just no way you take your hands apart, but the arms stay active. And your breath stays calm. Don't hold it though. There's strength up and down. This is an active thing. I know it's so static looking. Breathe. Stay focused. How am I supposed to stay focused if you keep talking? I'm the teacher. I kind of have to. Talk a lot sometimes, maybe too much. I don't know. So much to talk about. Yoga's huge. It's infinitely more than just standing on one foot. Let's inhale the hands down. Leave them together if you can. If you've got to change that, change it. Inhale. Right foot down. Very good. Let your fingers relax a moment. Let's do the other side. We find the mudra. Forget the name of it. I looked it up, of course, and immediately forgot it. Again, really nail the right heel down. Lift our left heel for a moment. Again, up onto the big toe. We get a little roll. The hip does not move. It's just a turn of the thigh. And we exhale and bring that up. Again, the strength is to the foot. Our inner thigh is moving away as well. Back thigh is stronger. Lifting up. Again, nothing shoving that way. To the right. Exhale up. Again, hands. Whoa. Over the crown of the head. Take your tailbone there. That's what made me lose it for a moment. And exhale and extend. So again, in this whole thing, we have to engage so many muscles. at the same time. And we'll talk about them like it's different parts of the body. But your body, again, you know that old song, leg bone's connected to the shin bone, etc., etc., etc. You can't not be a part of the whole thing. This is part of our lesson, part of our learning, part of our awareness growing. It's not just us. It's not just the individual. There's always us. You know, all these things work together to create the whole, which was there to begin with. I know, right? So how does it create the whole? It's the awareness of it, right? This is just quantum mechanics, awareness. All right, now, so we're going to come into a couple of standing pauses here. Now we're going to go a reverse triangle, because we had a little flex here in the hip, bringing that foot up into our tree pose. We're going to release that up and back, and we're going to come out of that, taking some of that length we're going to be engaging here, and find a warrior two. Okay, so follow me along. Promise you don't like this. If you don't, I don't want to hear about it. And we step the left foot back. Okay, or just jump your feet wide again. That's up to you. And now you've set up your mat. Now, but let's get some space. Ankles underneath the wrists. Right toes point. Left heel back. Shoulders open. And up. Now, so the palm up on the right side. So now this reverse triangle starts with a very small movement backwards. We're going to bring the left shoulder behind the left hip a little bit. But there is also still a movement up in the left side. So let your left hand relax and go up. And that will help bring that shoulder back. Again, it's not here. See, it doesn't move that much. It's an inch. Two, maybe. I'm going to bring the right arm up. Get that straight. Tuck your chin. Everything stays lined up. Left hand stays untied. Excuse me. We exhale and extend. Right, so now, if you look, got a mirror, you're watching me. And as you do this, you'll see, we're still curved. This action follows an angle. The body just kind of moves around. This side curves a little bit again. Get that strength going in your legs. Thighs are turning open. The lower abdomen's lifting. Inhale. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Just coming back vertical. Right again. A small little movement. Now the arms reaching actively. Hands palm down. You'll look to the right. Tuck your chin. Warrior two. Exhale. Don't let the back sway. Don't let the thighs roll in. The knees do not twist. The left toes come forward a bit. You keep that strength at the outside of the left foot. Now, whether this knee's level with this hip, it's an exact 90-degree angle, does not matter. Nobody's measuring. And how perfect this is not point. The effort, the awareness, the space, the strength you have is. It doesn't happen to match the picture. So be it. We're not here for performance. We're here for practice. Inhale. All right, now, so it's your choice how you want to come out of this. You can, with a slight flex of your right knee, bring all that foot up. Or just jump your feet together. Either way, we're going to come upright. Now, Uttanasana, slight flex. We got a nice full fold. So we exhale. In. You don't put your hands on the ground. You don't put your hands on the ground. Keep your middle working, your chest open. So now, I used to struggle with that because I'm coming away from my legs. Now eventually, I got back closer. The movement itself, your work, is not about the forehead on the shins. Might touch one day, might not. This is a downward movement. And yeah, we're going to curve around that a little bit because that's how the body moves. No real straight lines in the human body. Flex your knees, hands on the thighs, inhale up, push, push, push. If you need, strong though. Okay, let's do the other side. Again, nice big wide stance, right foot sweeps back, and we're going over the left foot, same thing, reverse, triangle, into warrior two. Left elbow straight ahead, right heel back in. That rolls, that lifts, it's all lined up as best you can. Again, the actual lines may not be perfectly drawn. Right hand, again, we go back. Reverse triangle, keep those ears lined up, middle strong, lift it up. Exhale and extend. And breathe. Football player, I think it was Jerry Ball, American football player, said one time, your contract, you get paid for the practice. The games are fun, right? 5-6 days a week on the practice field, learning how to play, getting ready for the chance to play. Inhale up. Hand down, right arm out. Warrior two, exhale, looking left. So, yoga's kind of like that. Kind of, right? It's okay to enjoy the fun of the asana. Particularly when you get a new one that's been a challenge, it's hard. It's like, yes! Finally got my crow pose. Finally did that headstand. Any one of a number of things. Just get that bind in. Revolve, lateral angle. It's hard, right? It's okay to enjoy it. Again, you'll get paid for the practice. The practice is the reward. That's where the stress release comes from. That's where the mental focus and calm comes from. That's where the strength and the flexibility come from. Right? It's not about, and sometimes it's not going to be perfect, right? Like that football game. There's a whole other team out there trying to make you not play well. Plenty of distractions out there. What we ate, what we saw the damn dog last night, whatever. Inhale up. And your choice, stepping the feet together, bring your right foot up, either way. Back into that Uttanasana. We'll flex just a little bit as we exhale. All right. It's going to affect the results. Again, all that you really have in this is the effort, the focus, here and now. Some days it doesn't matter where we are, right? I'm in my practice space down here as described, and it affects my balances. I don't lift my foot as high in tree pose here as I do when I'm on a different floor. Yeah. My effort's the same though. My focus is the same. Sometimes things don't work out the way you want. Inhale up. Perhaps that's deliberate. Some people are just jerks, right? Sometimes things just happen. Practice is the reward. Practice regularly. You're going to get better. Like playing the piano, like dance. But it's not about the performance of the piece, the choreography. And it's not about perfecting it. It's always yoga is its own thing. The practice, practice is practice. The result of it, though, that's where it gets interesting. Okay, so anyway, enough talking. Back to the asanas. Now we're going to work on them down, do some things on the floor, kind of lunging a little bit. We're going to get a twist on. We're going to get a hip opening, gate pose, and some back arching. Flow with me. All right. So from the head of your mat, we will fold, and we're going to step the left foot back. So again, don't flex the knees is fine. We're just coming to a lunge. Inhale. Left foot back. Now let's make sure that right knee's above the ankle dog and get that same strength to the heel, to the toes that we had in our balance. With those left foot and toes back. Now work your middle, tuck your tailbone, and bring the left knee down. Uncurl your toes now. Left hand to the inside of the right foot. Now this is our twist. Feel that strength down the inner line of the right leg. Don't lose that. You got to keep your middle strong too. As we exhale, we're going to turn to the right. Now maybe your fingers will point at the ceiling, maybe not. Don't lean away from your right leg. That means your lower abdomen must engage. Your awareness of your hips must be strong. Your left hand's got to come just to the inside of the right foot, or you will. You won't be twisting, you'll be leaning. Focus your work into the rotation, the turning itself, the alignment up again. Whether you point your fingers at the ceiling, how big the turn is, it's not going to be that big anyway. You're not going to rotate 180 degrees, you'd snap your own back. It's okay, we're not measuring. Inhale, untwist. Move your left hand back overneath the shoulder. Now we're going to come into a high lizard lunge. So now, we're done. Right, that's it. Take your chest forward, tuck your chin, shoulders stay back. Right foot stays active. Lower abdomen stays strong. You're not moving very far, but you are still moving. With time, we might start to flex the elbows. We might start to work our way down, but we do not round down. The elbows bend back a little bit. We're not going to go very far, just kind of drop it down a bit. If it's there, if it isn't, don't do it. We go forward. Inhale, back up if you flex your elbows some. Move the right hand to the outside of the right foot. Extend your left toes. Exhale, down dog, all the way. Little flex the knees if you have to. The weight's going backwards, shifting, balancing out. Upper and lower body. Get strength through the inner legs, not the heels now. Shoulders are open. And we're going to inhale down, hands and knees. And now, come on up, and we're going to kneel a little bit. Okay, fold your mat up if you have to. Now, we're going to go to a gate pose. I'm going to turn. So, we're going to leave the right knee on the ground. The left leg goes out. Sorry, I almost forgot. Now, we're going to do a little back arching here as well. Now, this is not a big move back. We're not going to try to put the hand on the foot. We're just going to kind of take it up. It's going to help us with alignment. Don't let your left toes turn in either way. All right? So, just So leave that left hand here for now. Bring the right arm up. Wrists, shoulders, hips aligning. Again. Inhale and out. You're not going to curve real far. Well, some of you might. That's okay, great. Tuck your tailbone. Keep those hips coming forward. There's a little downward length in the lower back. Chest stays open. Chin stays tucked. All the way through. Yeah, not a big back arch. It's not supposed to be. Now, this strength here you maintain. The work in the lower abdomen you maintain. We inhale, back vertical. So again, small movement, but it's up. Yeah. The direction of the work. Left hand here. We exhale and out. So this is gate pose. Again, we're going up and over. Again, you don't have to get close to you like you will. How close? I don't know. Does it matter? No. Close as you can. Far as you can. Don't turn just to feel like you've gone further. Don't sit back just to feel like you've gone further. You don't have to. The effort is focused. It's calm. It's deliberate. We're not lashing out. Right? It's not force. Ahimsa, not harming. Inhale out. Very good. Everybody. Now, I'm going to bring the left knee in. Come forward on hands and knees. Middle stays strong. I'm going to really keep that core strength going here. So we're going to go into an upward facing dog now. One foot back. Very active. Feet fairly close together. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale. Push the heels back. We get that arch established. Shoulders above the wrists. And then over the toes we go. Push down. Maybe the knees come up. It's okay to put your knees down first. Turn those thighs in. No, don't let the heels turn out. Breathe. And exhale. Knees down again if you have to. Downward facing dog. Goodness. And we exhale, walk our feet in. Bend those knees. And just real calm here. I'm going to do the other side. So, palms back down. Inhale, right foot back. Okay, now make it a good deep lunge. As far as you can go. Foot's off the mat. Sit on it. And then again, we're going to let that right knee come down. We uncurl the toes. Again, here we go. Length, strength. Inner legs are active. Knees above the ankle. Foot real firm. Right hand to the inside of the foot. Come out. Strong middle. Tuck your tailbone. Tuck your chin. Rotate the center of your thumb. Breathe. Again, you do not have to match anyone else. There is no molds. There is no framework. You have to fit perfectly. Yeah, we've got some directions we're going to follow. We've got some, it's just like the roads. Got that left lane on the highway for people who want to drive faster. Towards the right and around the middle, where the same people usually are. I like to think I'm a good driver. Inhale onto it. Hand over. And we breathe. And a little flex the elbows, but don't let yourself round down. You're moving over the floor. The inner left leg working, the lower abdomen engaged. Breathe in calmly the entire way. Yeah, maybe you breathe fast. It's hard, man. Yeah, you've got hip issues. This is tough. It's easy to get distracted, too. Not much to it, right? Easy to let that mind wander. Stay with it. Inhale up. 10 out. Extend the right leg. And exhale. Downward facing dog. And we inhale. All right, coming on up onto our knees, curling the toes. Again, backwards arching in a gate pose position, and then a full gate pose. This time on the left knee. The right foot goes up. Wait, dog's barking at something up there. Yeah. Distractions happen. I think she's got it covered. Wrist, shoulders, hip, little back arch. Here we go. Inhale up. Breathe. And up. Right hand here. Keep your alignment. Exhale. Some people go so far and they have both hands on the foot. It's wild. It's amazing. How can somebody do that? Some days I go further than others. Some days I don't. It's okay. Again, whether your hands reach your foot, your ankle, they'll always pass the knee. It's where you go. Go full effort. It's all that counts. Yeah. Some days the space just isn't there. Might be the time of day. Practice later in the day, body's a little more warmed up. Maybe go further, maybe not. Again, the opposite may happen. What you have for lunch? Oh, big heavy lunch. Maybe those twists just don't feel very good. Yeah, it happens. Well done. Okay, so back into a hands and knees. We're a down dog, up dog. One foot back, in. Sorry, up dog, down dog. I got backwards. Inhale. In. Really keep the back of the legs working. It's in the middle working. You get that alignment, you get your arms, then you just kind of come over your toes a little bit. Feet fairly close. Again, forgot to mention that. Turn those thighs in. That makes it a big hip opening movement. In addition to this strong back arch, you get some weight on your shoulders. Again, that's a lot happening. Breathe. And again, knees down if you have to. Exhale. Strengthen the abdomen. Man. And we inhale, hands and knees. Cross those ankles, roll back. And sit up. All right. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to come into a Baddha Konasana. I'm going to get a 3/4 view here. So we are not going to fold in the Baddha Konasana. Now, up we go. Down we push in the direction of the work. Left and right. Breathe. Breath calm. Mind focused into this movement. Again, not the result. Right? Feet stay together. Slide out. Now, leave the feet together. Don't let them come apart. So the knees only unbend so much. Modified turtle pose. We're coming forward. Again, direction of this is forward, not down. Hands palm up, just behind the knees. Shoulders are broad, chin's tucked. We come forward. Now, if your inner elbows reach your calves, that's great. If they don't, they don't. The next exhale, we continue to lengthen forward as the inner legs open again. This will put some pressure on your forearms, but the work is primarily over that space. And if your forehead lands on your toes, well, that's groovy. Again, you don't have to. You breathe. Lift the knees bit. Inhale out. Okay, now, pull the heels back in. Flex your toes open as you do. Now what we're going to do, we're going to hold the big toes. Middle's very strong. We're going to rock our weight back and extend the legs wide into a balancing bear. So now push and sit up tall. You are opening the inner thighs again. You're putting extra strength in your lower abdomen. Do not let your back sway. Now you just open up that space. Let's keep it long. Now, without bending the knees, you might end up bending the elbows. Exhale, begin to bring the legs close together. Now, they will start to get close to you. You're basically doing a boat pose variation of Uttanasana, the standing forward fold. Breathe. The action of the leg remains. The action at the center of your body remains. This is not static. Your breath moves. Your mind moves. The work is there. And it may not seem like you're going very far. But you are making the effort. It's okay. Because the effort is what counts. Nothing will change if you don't make the effort. Inhale down. Boom. Yes. And there we go. Ha. Let's lie back and lie down. All right. So, now, knees and ankles together or as close as we can comfortably bring them. Tuck your tailbone a bit, tuck your chin. Exhale, pull your knees up and in. If you can get your hands to your shins, do it. Otherwise, the back of the thighs, squeeze. And just bring this where you can. And we're just establishing the length of the upper body along the floor there. What we're going to do here in a moment, we're going to do a twist. We're going to do a couple of hip opening movements. Let's see what we can do. Right. Inhale, let your feet come down, leaving the knees bent, and we'll extend the arms out quite wide. Wrist to wrist across the shoulders again. Nice and even. Right knee comes over the left. We'll turn in. We're going to flex the toes, tuck the tailbone, and exhale and roll. Okay, again, your work. Turning the thigh in, flexing the toes, working the lower abdomen, extending the space in the spine, and keeping the shoulders nice and broad so it stays on the floor. Whether your right foot is on the floor or not does not matter. It might happen. With time, it might not. It doesn't matter how perfectly straight up in the air the right hip is over the left. This is not the Olympics, right? There's idiots out there trying to make yoga an Olympic event. It just drives me nuts. Yoga is not a competition. It's a practice. The individual. It's not about performance. There are no ranks. Inhale and twist. Uncross your legs. Step your feet apart. Now, we are going to come into a reclined cradle pose. And then turn that into a reclined half lotus. Follow me along. Flex your right toes. The ankle comes below the left knee. Right hand turns the thigh. Now, if you need to leave that there throughout, you can. Otherwise, if possible, bring the right hand between the legs. The left hand's going to come around either way. And press down with at least your left hand on your left leg. Back at the thigh, just bring it in real deep. Let your arm or arms do the work here. You can let your left thigh relax. You've got a little work in your right thigh, turning it open. Breathe. Again, no judgments about how close that ankle gets. Doesn't matter. It's not the point. Your effort is. Your engagement in yourself, your practice is. The practice is the point. Inhale, lift your knee up a little bit. Left hand to the right foot. Now we're going to try to bend that right knee a little bit more. And take your hand back to the thigh if you need. Do not let the knee twist. So we pull that heel down. Now your right knee might move in a little bit. Again, it's a stronger flex. Slight movement in. Once you've got that, we inhale again. We let the left foot come to the floor. Right hand, if you need it, right there on the pelvis, making sure it does not tip. As with a slight flex of the toes, we exhale and extend the left leg long and take the right knee away from the right shoulder. A reclined half lotus. And we breathe. Inhale, left knee comes, bends, left foot flat, uncross the leg. Legs together. Exhale, pull the knees in. We're going to do the whole thing on the other side. Squeeze it in. Yeah, we're reestablishing that legs. Again, things tipped a bit. Now we got a chance to reset it. And then we inhale, and the feet come down. And the arms go out. And the left knee comes over the right. We turn the thigh, flex the toes, flex the toes. And exhale. And breathe. So a nice strong twist where it will go for you on this side. The movement doesn't stop. Maybe you don't move any further. The alignments remain. They do not change. And if the twist deepens and calms and speaks, there's only so far you can go. You're going to run into the floor sooner or later. What happens then? The muscles relax a little bit more in their effort, in their alignment. Work doesn't stop. The awareness of the movement itself, the direction of it, does not change. And we may have reached a point where we can't go any further. We're still doing the same work. Does not quit. Don't quit, don't hurt yourself. Next, inhale now. All right, we're going to inhale and untwist. and uncross the legs. And again, feet move apart a little bit. Reclined cradle pose. Left ankle above the right. Go flex. Turn the thigh. Use your hand. And it is up to you whether you leave that hand on the thigh or not. Again, bring it between the legs. Exhale, the right knee comes in either way. And we squeeze. Again, just on the back of the thigh. Leave the knee bent for now. We're just looking for an opening in the left side. Back a bit the outside back of the thigh. Let some of those glute muscles open as well as the hips. Again, they're all part of it. Inhale, we let the knee come up a little bit. Again. Bring the heel down if you can. You gotta leave it at the ankle, leave it at the knee, leave it at the knees. Okay. Hold on to the foot if at all possible. Let the right foot come down. Again, the left hand helps keep us reminded, keep that lower abdomen from tipping as we exhale. And now the right leg slides long and left knee goes away. Don't let your right knee flap out. Tuck your tailbone. Feel that length. Breathing. This one feels really good this morning. And inhale up. Bending that right knee, getting that foot flat. Uncross our legs. Okay, now both feet flat, knees bent. Relax the hands to the floor, palms face up. Maybe this might be perfect for you for Shavasana. Stay here, you're good. If you wish to deepen it, it's not that big a deepening. It's just how you're going to place your legs. You can extend them out, let the thighs roll open. Go for it. Close your eyes. And stay with your practice. This work is hard, right? I know you're like, oh, come on. How hard can it be to lie on the floor? Yeah, lying on the floor is usually not too difficult for most of us, and some people that's not hard. It's not easy. It's not easy to get down there. It's not easy to get back up. It's a meditative state. Well, this is about your mind now and your emotions. The thoughts calm and focused on the presence of yourself. Not needing any more. Done your work. And this is part of that. This awareness that your work is calm and focused now. Breath smooth, easy. It will slow eventually if it isn't already. What are you feeling? Your emotions are fine. It's okay. Yeah. You were angry. Watch the news this morning. It's easy to get angry watching the news. It's easy to get scared watching the news. Maybe start off the day in a great mood. You still are. That's awesome. Be happy. But none of it overwhelms. Right? Fear is not terror. The anger is not rage. Sadness is not despondency. And happy is not frenetic. This is our practice. It's not that we are held tightly in control. Again, your emotions are fine. Things are not perfect. We still have aches and pains. We're going to. Learning how to work through and deal with that is part of our practice. You cannot wish yourself into a meditative state, you have to make effort. At first physical, perhaps, certainly mental, and sometimes emotional. And even if you don't do the asana, you just have to work your pranayama, your breath. You have to be a part of the yamas, the niyamas. Don't quit, don't hurt yourself. Yeah? Saucha, purity. The effort is for the effort, the practice itself, not for that moment when you become a bodhisattva. If any of us ever do. You don't have to. The best you can be, a part of the whole, of everything. This is all that's required. It's plenty. So flex your fingers now. And flex your toes. Calmly moving hands and feet, arms and legs. Wrists and ankles will roll. As they flex, and so do the elbows and knees. I don't roll your elbows or knees. That's bad. But just want to bend them back and forth. And we'll still recline on the floor. If you still are, you inhale and reach your arms up. The legs extend. I always sit up early because I gotta talk through the process. The Shavasana, right arm by the ear, the left knee bends. We exhale and roll right. Excuse me. And we're going to press up. Nice, comfortable seated position. Hands together. Thumbs touch the chest. Smile real big. If you're not already, you are amazing. Thank you all. Namaste. All right. Yay. Good job. Okay, now, let me scooch up. And as always, going to read off the various caveats involved. Now, if you have questions, do not hesitate to leave me a message. I'm happy to answer them any way you want. Right? Comment on this video and send me a message through Facebook. Feel free. Right? Again, I'm going to be moving all of these videos. Facebook only keeps them up so long anymore. So I'm moving all of them. Excuse me, goodness. I need some water. I'm going to move all of them to my YouTube channel, OmGirl40. Please come follow me. Give me a like or two. Help me build that up. So got dozens and dozens of practices there for you. And they're all donation-based. PayPal, Venmo, CashApp. There's links up attached to every single one of the videos. Whatever you feel like donating, it is very much appreciated. All right. So, we'll be back at it next month. It's already September. Holy cow, this year is flying by. It's been great for the most part. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're traveling for Labor Day weekend here in the U.S., do be safe. And if you're working, do be safe. Don't overdo it. And I'll see you all soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.